Oh yeah. I think I'm just gonna add a little crushed pepper and we'll put them in the fridge after they cool. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Got the children off to school. Uh, Figured while I'm tidying up the house doing laundry. Yeah, fellas, I said it. Laundry. Somebody's got to do it while mom's down. So I'll wash it and dry it, and kids can fold it and put it away. Teamwork makes dream work, y'all. So anyway, me doing the carnivore diet, I haven't had deviled eggs in forever. And we went to our local farm stand, and I got a bunch of these dirty beets we got to wash up, and I got a bunch of these small white eggs that nobody seems to want to eat because we all like the jumbos or whatever. So figured throw them in the Instapot and we'll make some pickled eggs. So come along for the ride. All right, guys, we got our Instacooker deal set up. I don't know where the trivet is to go in the bottom of this to keep our eggs elevated off the bottom. So we're just going to wing it. If we wind up with a bunch of rubber balls, we can throw it to kids. Cool. But I think it'll be just fine. I've done a little looking up and research about it because I've never used one of these to make hard-boiled eggs, but the old egg in a pot routine, well, sometimes they peel, sometimes they don't, and not really about that life. So I'm going to throw some of these large brown eggs amongst the little white ones just to see if it even matters about size or, whatnot. But we're going to do 28 eggs? Yeah, something like that. So anyway, all right. Let me get the water measured and we'll get that dunked in here. All right, well, we got our water and eggs loaded up here. Let's see. Okay, so I guess we want airtight. All right, guys, got the Instapot going. I had to watch a YouTube video to figure out how to use the thing. Shocker. I know. I don't know why I keep calling it Instapot. It's a pressure cooker, whatever deal. But anyway, the eggs get done. We'll be back to sit down and peel them. Or maybe I'll wait for the oldest. Maybe not. I don't feel like waiting that long. And he'll probably want to eat them all anyway. So I'm gonna, while this is doing the deal, I'm gonna get you guys propped up over here, and we're gonna wash and peel these beets. And I think I got to try to find some cloves of garlic, maybe in the freezer. Anyway, un moment to get you propped up. All right, guys, we got our fresh beets from the farm stand. As you can see, they're nice and dirty. We're gonna pull this feller. Get to washing them off here. That one ain't no good. Want to get the dirt off, and I'll Try to find a brush somewhere, knock off the loose stuff, and get these things peeled and sliced up, ready for our pickled eggs. Use this deal. Need to get one of them new fancy faucets that got that like restaurant kind of spray deal. Anyway, we're gonna get this. I'm gonna let these guys soak a little bit, loosen up some of that dirt, because I might have to find me a brush before I get to peeling these things. All right, well, I honestly don't feel like going to the store just to try to find a peeler, so we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, like Mom and Grandma used to do, right? So, what's your guys' favorite kind of pickled eggs? Let us know in the comments. So, pretty color on them though. Well, get that nastiness off of there. Look at that. There you go. All right, well, I don't want to bore you guys. I'm gonna put you on a little time lapse and get these done. You guys ever seen a white beet? I haven't, but then again, I'm not always in the kitchen cooking, so maybe it's, I don't know. Get it peeled here. I'm gonna try it. Maybe it's fine. Be totally normal. Got no idea. All right, well, I got a piece. Tastes like a beet right out the ground. It'll eat. All right, I'm gonna get all these diced up. Be back in just a minute. All right, guys, we got all our beets in a row here, so I'm just gonna do a simple thick. Do a little bit thicker. Pretty thick slice, half inch or so. Nothing pretty, just something to throw in with our eggs in our glass jar. And speaking of glass jar, I gotta take off here in a minute and go to the local thrift store and see if I can't patronize the place and get one, because our current glass jars are being used with some homemade Kool-Aid or lemonade, whatever the wife made for the kids before she left for surgery. And I believe the other one has a bunch of refrigerator pickles in it. So hopefully they have one for sale. I can nab it up. So bear with me just a minute. I'm gonna tidy up the dishes, and I'm gonna make some Philly cheesesteak casserole, like a dirty carnivore keto casserole dish for me and the kids tonight. So I got to get that stuff on so I can make another video right after this one, and keep the old, ball rolling. So I'll be back in a few minutes, hopefully with the newfound treasure, a big old bacon. Now, hang on to the seat of your pants. All right, guys, we let this joker go for a little over 5 minutes, and I let it, whatever you guys call it, naturally vent or whatever, for 14 or 15. See, there ain't even nothing left in it. So it's hot. I guess that's a good thing. So I'm just gonna leave them eggs sit right there and cool, and I'm gonna let them jokers cool off, because soft hands. Man, I got the hands to grip that wheel and that shifter, not them hot eggs. So I'm gonna run to the local thrift store and see if I can find a giant glass jar, like I said previously, and pick you guys up when I get back with a newfound treasure. Well, guys, fresh back from the thrift store, and all we could find were two of these bad boys. So, not really what I was looking for, but it'll do in a pinch, because the last result was pickle jug. So I'm gonna get these washed up, and we'll get to peeling these eggs right quick. And of course, I didn't open these in the store. I just glanced over them, and well, they look good to go. So, what do you know? Get home, and one of them's got a nice chip right out of it, and I got injured. Oh, jeepers. Casualty of playing mom. So I'll be back. I'm gonna get me something to dry up my blood. Yep. We're gonna do the old dad fixer upper 9,000, or whatever you want to call it. Paper towel and good old duct tape. Yeah. Always saves the day. Well, for God's sake, I need a third hand like a freaking octopus. All right, we're back in business. Woo! All right, we're back in business. Woo! You know what? On second thought, I think we'll just dice up the onions and wait for that to quit spewing fluid out before I dip my hands in and get a little physical with the eggs. So, she's got an onion drawer, so I'm trying. I don't know how y'all do this. Trying to get the onions that look like they need used up. So, you know what? Yeah. She's got a couple of these not so good looking jalapenos I need used, so get all that diced up and yeah. Life of mom, boy. I don't know how y'all don't have bandanas on and just grinding, letting dogs out, kids, dishes, trash, laundry. Whew, forgot about that. Y'all moms don't get enough credit, I'm telling you. Y'all rock. Keep on rocking, mama. All right, y'all. Some of these little guys are kind of tough to decide what to do with. All right, whatever. We'll go right in half with it. Trying to decide what would be best. Do we dice them or slice them, or I think we'll just go like this. Let's put some nice chunks up in there. You know what? I have the clean, and I'm gonna leave the peeners, the jalapenos. I'm gonna leave them just like that. Get all them seeds. Give me a little heat. You know they say the peeners with the. Let's see if I can get it on camera. There you go. The ones with the stretch marks like that. You know what they say about them? They say they hot, boy. I like them hot ones. Dolly, do you not see I'm directing over here? Okay. I know you're jealous. I don't do the angles mom does. You can't make an appearance, but calm your horses down over there, girlfriend. That dog's like 1 pound and she thinks she's 100. Got to be the guard dog or something. Something like that. Guys, well, since my jars aren't exactly as large or wide mouthed enough that whatever you guys call it, I don't know. I'm not a canner. Um, I'm gonna just chop up these beets into more manageable size pieces to fit in those type of jars. That way it all looks whatever. It all looks better, I guess, or you can get it out of the lid better anyway, because I don't quite think these large pieces would do well in that small a jar. I was hoping for a couple gallon or 2 gallon sized jars, but well, they was fresh out, and I'm not driving an hour to go pay $40 for a big old bacon when the local one had them for $3. So local thrift shop, anyways. Check out your local thrift shops. I'd be surprised what you guys find. We got all kind of treasures around this joint. I mean, heck, we ain't bashful. We still go into Goodwill. Kids are just gonna grow out of that clothes by the time you blink 3 times anyway. So might as well put the Skrilla in your pocket. Put it in your retirement. Them kids ain't gonna know the difference with a $3 or $5 shirt at the thrift shop versus $60 off the shelf if you don't tell them. You just bring it home and say, "Hey, here's your new school clothes. There you go, Leroy. Looking fly, my boy." Anyway, I know this ain't what you guys are used to. You're used to mama shenanigans, but you're getting dad for a few days, so sorry. Bear with. I gotta wash my hands. All right. Well, we're gonna get you guys a nice little view of loading up these jars, and actually, before I do that, I think I got to make a brine solution or whatever it's called to pickle these joints. So let me look up a recipe quick because I ain't done that yet. I'm not mom. I am ill prepared. I mean, I know it's vinegar, salt, probably sugar, but we ain't doing sugar. So I ain't doing no honey either. I'm just going to do the vegetables, whatever. I'll be back in a minute. Let me do some research quick. Well, I was just on the phone with Mama. She's getting out, so I got to hurry up and end this sucker. So while I was on the phone with her, I peeled the eggs. Look at that. Not bad for Dad, right? Shoo! Dad chefing it up. So we're going to get over to the stove quick, dump our brine in here, and we'll put them in the refrigerator, I don't know, 3 to 5 days, maybe a week. And every day, give them a little shake. Um, yeah. So I'm going to get you guys set up over at the stove. All right, guys. Starting to come to a boil. I'm going to let this thing boil for, I don't know, a minute or two anyway. Oh, now she's roaring like a lion. All right, we're gonna cut the heat. I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute, and we'll be putting it in our jars. All right, guys, I've let that sit just a little while. I'm gonna get one of Mama's funnels here and get to filling these jars. Man, this stuff smells amazing. Slide that guy. Give the little guy some love. And as you guys saw in the video, I definitely did not have enough brine, so I added another, what am I doing? I added another 2 cups of vinegar and, yep, 2 cups of water, and that still wasn't enough. All right, well, looks like we're gonna have to make some more. Go figure. Way to go, Dad. Clearly did not think this one through. We're winging it, y'all. I mean, I guess we're going to be pretty close, actually. Let's just see how close we get it. Yeah, I'm going to need another cup, maybe. I'm not going to be able to completely cover them at the rate I'm going. Yeah, I need literally another cup of brine. Oh well, I ain't going to make another cup. We're just going to roll with the punches. We'll shake them up and it'll all be just fine in the end anyway. They'll all eat, so. Oh yeah, that's close enough. Oh yeah. I think I'm just gonna add a little crushed pepper and we'll put them in the fridge after they cool. Yeah, we're gonna add a little of that crushed red pepper. I gotta get another doohickey. What is this guy? Third of a cup. Sure. Why not? We ain't doing a third. Whatever. We'll just cover the bottom good. Heck, that's all that's left. Might as well just use it all. Shoot. Alright. Send you guys around here so you can see what we're looking like and give them a shake. Alright, guys. That's what we're looking like. Well, that one didn't seal that well. Let me see what's going on here. I'll be right back. Alright, well, don't know. Pick the jar up and all is well. So, we're going to let these guys cool, and you know us by now. I didn't put it, most people would put a cup of sugar in their brine and all that. Now, we ain't got any in the house. So it's not an option, especially when you're trying to pack the pounds off. You gotta leave the old sugar at the store for somebody else. We ain't got any in the house. So it's not an option, especially when you're trying to pack the pounds off. You gotta leave the old sugar at the store for somebody else. Some other fool to enjoy, because Lord knows I've had my fair share. So, time for me to go without. And actually, the whole keto, carnivore, whatever, once you get to eating food without sugar, you don't even crave it. I mean, I crave eggs, steak, ice water. I mean, it's amazing. You don't even miss the soda or the sweet tea. I mean, there was one time I was at a restaurant, um, and I told them I wanted unsweet tea with some lemon, and they brought me sweet tea with lemon. Of course, it's like 100 degrees out, so I take a big old swig. Let me tell you, I wasn't feeling too hot. So, call it what it is, but I feel 100 times better just cutting carbs and sugar out of my diet. So, anyway, um, I hate to cut you short with the Bible verse and all. I got to get to running and pick up Mama, because she's going to be getting antsy waiting on me after she's been in there 3 days. So, y'all stay blessed. Catch you next time. All right, y'all. Well, Leroy's getting ready to go to the schoolhouse. He was dying to try these deviled eggs, aren't you?
Yeah, something like that.
We're going to get him, yanking him out of the old frigitator. Hold on. Waiting on you, Leroy.
Oh, I didn't know you already started.
Oh, look at them things on the shelf.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah. Be
thought,
careful. There you go.
I thought they were in the actual container. Where do I set them?
Sit them right there.
Let me open them.
Yeah, go ahead. Pop the top. I'll video it. They look like they're ready. It's been 3 days. Oh, yeah. Get you some. It's 3 days, guys.
Yeah, wedge.
Mmm. Mmm. Get you another one?
Yeah, something like that.
Get that jalapeno, boy. Put some hair on you.
Yeah, jalapenos in here.
Oh, yeah. Get a little, get some of that peach fuzz on your chinny chin. Make it grow. Come on, give me that old man one. Get you one.
There you go. You can get that.
Oh, look who's back from the hospital, y'all. How you feeling?
Good.
You want to try one, Ma?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, hold on. We got to get the camera down for short people. Here, let me get one out.
Mom.
All right, Jeb.
Was it onions in there?
Onions, beets we got from the farm stand, jalapenos.
Jalapenos aren't hot, though. So,
I left the seeds and all, so.
they're not hot.
Small bite.
Oh, you want a small bite? Okay. So there you go, y'all. Mama's going to try with me. I don't need a fork. Come on now. Look at that.
Those are really good.
Not bad for Dad, right? We need to put that on a t-shirt. Not bad for Dad. Woo! But y'all stay blessed. We're going to get the kids off to school. Got any settlement words or anything?
Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and a blessed holiday on Monday. Stay safe. No drinking and driving.
Well, you want to try some of these onions?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get you want the big one?
Yeah, I want the big
Look at that color, guys.
one.
Oh yeah. Get your beet. Mm-hmm.
Make more of them.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Make more, he says. Go figure.
Bye.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time on whatever's cooked up. We say bye.
Bye.
Peace. Nothing.
Nah, ain't no signs. Ain't no
Huh?
signs. Just
Ain't no signs for the time.
nah.
Just be gone.
It's good out.
We out.